Hey y'all, hey, welcome to another session of KickBack Bible Study. We are picking up in Numbers on chapter 8. Let's get right into it. Numbers chapter 8. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, When thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick, as the Lord commanded Moses. And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof was beaten work, according to the pattern which the Lord had showed Moses, so he made the candlestick. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel, and cleanse them. And thus shalt thou do unto them to cleanse them, sprinkle water of purifying upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. Thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering unto the Lord, to make an atonement for the Levites. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them an offering unto the Lord. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for an offering, for they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb, instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, I have taken them unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among his children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. So did the children of Israel unto them. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord, and Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. And after that went the Levites in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation before Aaron and before his sons, as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so they did unto them. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, This is that belongeth unto the Levites, from 20 and 5 years old and upward, they shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. Okay, Numbers chapter 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses unto the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Let the children of Israel also keep the Passover at its appointed season. In the 14th day of this month at even, ye shall keep it in its appointed season, according to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof ye shall keep it. And Moses spake unto the children of Israel that they shall keep the Passover. And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at even in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all the Lord commanded Moses, so did the children of Israel. And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day. And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering unto the Lord in this appointed season among the children of Israel? And Moses said unto them, Stand still, and I will hear what the Lord will command concerning you. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet shall keep the Passover unto the Lord, the 14th day of the 2nd month at even shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it unto the morning, nor break any bones of it. According to all the ordinances of the Passover, they shall keep it. But the man that is clean and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of the Lord unto his appointed season. That man shall bear his sin. And if a stranger shall sojourneth among you, and will keep the Passover unto the Lord according to the ordinance of the Passover, and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. Ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle, namely the tent of the testimony. And at even there was upon the tabernacle as it were the appearance of fire unto the morning. It was always the cloud covered it by the day, and the appearance of fire by night. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that the children of Israel journeyed, and in the place where the cloud abode, there the children of Israel pitched their tents. And the commandments of the Lord of the children of Israel journeyed, and at the commandments of the Lord they pitched as long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle. They rested in their tents. And when the cloud tarried along upon the tabernacle many days, then the children of Israel kept the charge of the Lord and journeyed not. And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of the Lord, they abode in their tents, and according to the commandment of the Lord they journeyed. And it was so, when the cloud abode from even unto the morning, that the cloud was taken up in the morning, that they journeyed, whether it was by day or by night that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed, or whether it were 2 days or a month or a year that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle remaining thereon, the children of Israel abode in their tents and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed. And the commandment of the Lord, they rested in the tents, and at the commandment of the Lord they journeyed. They kept the charge of the Lord at the commandment of the Lord, at the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. Okay, Numbers chapter 10. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Make thee 2 trumpets of silver, of a whole piece shalt thou make them, that thou mayest use them for a calling of the assembly and for the journeying of the camps. And when they shall blow them, all the assembly shall assemble themselves and thee at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And if they blow but one trumpet, then the princes, which are the heads of the thousands of Israel, shall gather themselves unto thee. When ye blow an alarm, then the camps that lie in the east parts shall go forward. When ye blow an alarm the 2nd time, then the camps that lie on the south side shall take their journey. They shall blow an alarm for the journeys, but when the congregation is to be gathered together, ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm. And the sons of Aaron the priests shall blow with the trumpets, and they shall be you for an ordinance forever throughout your generations. And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your God, and ye shall be saved from your enemies. Also in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginnings of your months, ye shall blow with trumpets over your burnt offerings and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, that they may be to you for a memorial before your God. I am the Lord your God. And it came to pass on the 20th day of the 2nd month in the 2nd year, that the cloud was taken up from off the tabernacle of the testimony, and the children of Israel took their journey out of the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud rested in the wilderness of Paran. And they first took their journey according to the commandment of the Lord by the hands of Moses. In the first place went the standard of the camp of the children of Judah, according to their armies. Over his hosts was Nahshon the son of Amminadab. Over the host of the tribe of children of Issachar was Nathaniel of the son of Zuar. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Zebulun was Elab the son of Helon. And the tabernacle was taken down, and the sons of Gershon, the sons of Merari, set forward bearing the tabernacle. And the standard of the camp of Reuben set forward according to their armies. And over his host was Elzir, the son of Shadir. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Simeon was Shemiel, the son of Zedariah. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Gad was Eliphaz, the son of Deuel. And the Kohathites set forward bearing the sanctuary, and the other did set upon the tabernacle against they came. And the standard of the camp of the children of Ephraim set forward according to their armies, and over the host was Elisham, the son of Ammihud. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Manasseh was Gamaliel, the son of Pedidru. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Benjamin was Abidan, the son of Gideoni. And the standard of the camp of the children of Dan set forward, which was the ward of all the camps throughout their hosts. And over hosts was Ezra, the son of Ammishnadai. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Asher was Pagiel, the son of Ocran. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Naphtali was Ariah, the son of Enan. Thus were journeying of the children of Israel according to their armies when they set forward. And Moses said unto Hobab, the son of Regal, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, where we are journeying unto a place of which the Lord said, I will give it to you. Come thou with us, and we will do thee good. For the Lord has spoken good concerning Israel. And he has said unto him, I will not go, but I will depart to mine own land and to mine kindred. And he said, leave us not, I pray thee, for as much as thou knowest how we are encamping in the wilderness, and thou mayest be to us instead of eyes. And it shall be, if thou go with us, it shall be that what goodness the Lord shall do unto us, the same will we do unto thee. And they departed from the mount of the Lord 3 days' journey, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord went before them in a 3 days' journey to search out a resting place for them. And the cloud of the Lord was upon them by day, and when they went out of the camp. And it came to pass, when the ark set forward, that Moses said, rise up, Lord, and let thine enemies be scattered, and let them that hate thee flee before thee. And when it rested, he said, O return, O Lord, unto the many thousands of Israel. Okay, so that's the end of chapter 10. So they marching, they getting ready to go where God is telling them to go. That the priests had been purified in the previous chapter, and now we finna see he's saying, y'all get ready to go into the land that God said I will give unto thee. Okay, so Numbers chapter 11. And when the people complained, it displeased the Lord, and the Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled, and the fire of the Lord burnt among them, and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp. And the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched. And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord burnt among them. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting, and the children of Israel also wept again, and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the flesh which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. But now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes. And the manna was a coriander seed, and the color thereof is the color of bdellium. And the people went about and gathered it and ground it in mills, or beat it in a mortar, and baked it in pans, and made cakes of it. And the taste of it was the taste of fresh oil. And when the dew fell upon the camp in the night, the manna fell upon it. Then Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent, and the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased. And Moses said unto the Lord, wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant? And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight, that thou layest the burden of all these people upon me? Have I convinced all these people? Have I begotten them, that thou shouldest say unto me, carry them in thy bosom, as a nursing father beareth the sucking child unto the land which thou swearest unto their fathers? Whence should I have flesh to give unto all these people? For they weep unto me, saying, give us flesh that we may eat. I'm not able to bear all these people alone, because it's too heavy for me. And if thou deal thus with me, kill me, I pray thee, out of hand, if I have found favor in thy sight, and let me not see my wretchedness. And the Lord said, okay, so Moses at that point is like, God, why you put all this responsibility on me? Like, I can't even deal with these people. If this is what it's supposed to be, I already know I'm finna foul up. So just take me now, because I don't even want to see what I'm going to become if I have to continue to bear this weight. So, and the Lord said unto Moses, gather unto me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom thou knowest to be the elders of the people, and officers over them, and bring them unto the tabernacle of the congregation, that they may stand there with thee. And I will come down and talk with thee there, and I will take of the spirit which is upon thee, and I will put it upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with thee, and thou wilt bear it not thyself alone. And say thou unto the people, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow, and ye shall eat flesh, for ye have wept in the ears of the Lord, saying, who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. Therefore the Lord will give you flesh, and ye shall eat. Ye shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days, but even a whole month, until it come out at your nostrils, and ye shall be loathsome unto you, because that ye have despised the Lord which is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why come we forth out of Egypt? And Moses said, the people among whom I am are 600,000 footmen, and thou hast said, I will give them flesh, that they may eat a whole month. Shall the flocks and the herds be slain for them to suffice them? Or shall all the fish in the sea be gathered together for them to suffice them? And the Lord said unto Moses, is the Lord's hands waxed short? Thou shalt see now whether my words shall come to pass unto thee or not. And Moses went out and told the people the words of the Lord, and gathered the 70 men of the elders of the people, and set them round about the tabernacle. And the Lord came down in a cloud, and spake unto him, and took of the spirit which was upon him, and gave it unto 70 elders. And it came to pass that when the spirit rested upon them, they prophesied and did not cease. But there remained 2 of the men in the camp. The name of the one was Elad, and the name of the other Medad. And the spirit rested upon them, and they were of them that were written, but went not out unto the tabernacle, and they prophesied in the camp. And there ran a young man and told Moses, and said, Elab and Medad do prophesy in the camp. And Joshua the sons of Nun, the servants of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, my Lord Moses forbid them. And Moses said unto him, even as thou for my sake would God that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his spirit upon them. And Moses got him into the camp, and he the elders of Israel, and they went forth a wind from the Lord, and brought quails from the sea, and let them fall by the camp, as it were a day's journey unto the side, as it were a day's journey unto the other side round about the camp. And it were 2 cubits high upon the face of the earth. And the people stood up all day and all night, and all the next day they gathered the quails, and gathered the least gathered 10 homes, and they spread them all abroad for themselves round about the camp. And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. And he called the name of that place Kabbarthath, because they were buried the people that lusted. And they journeyed, and the people journeyed from Kabbarthath to Habroz, and abode at Hezron. Okay, so what's going on here? The people complaining again, not having no meat, not being satisfied. Now they surviving and they fine. And so God was like, okay, y'all want some meat? I'm gonna give y'all some meat. So he made a whole big bird. And well, as far as let's back up, because we skipped a part. Now he gave Moses some help. Moses was like, I can't do this, Lord. So he was like, okay, get the elders, get the old people, get the people who know me, and I'm gonna put my spirit on them. So he gathered them together, he put the spirit on them, and they started prophesying, started telling the word. So they going out. So if all of them went out except 2 people stayed in and was prophesying, and that's when the birds came, the quails. So all of these, it said it was a day's, they say 3 days. from the Lord brought the quails from the sea, and it was a day's journey on one side, and there were a day's journey on the other side round about the camp, so they could walk a whole day. And it was 2 cubits high. So some cubits, remember what cubits is. So you could walk a whole day and it's just birds. So y'all want some meat, y'all got some meat. So the people went, and it was like, oh, it's meat, and they start getting it, grabbing it, and they were so obsessed with like this meat, and losing the sight that God has maintained you regardless of this meat. You lusting after this meat. So that's when it says, when it's talking about lusting, and those people was consumed. Numbers chapter 12. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, hath the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron, unto Miriam, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And the three came out, and the Lord came down from the pillar of the cloud and stood at the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And in the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Okay, so Miriam, and she was who Moses think he is. So God came down and was like, nah, Moses ain't no prophet. You trying to talking about who's a prophet and who's not a prophet. And a prophet, I talk to them in dreams and speeches and stuff like that. I talk to Moses face to face, direct. We have a real direct conversation. So who is you to talk about who Moses is to me? I'm done. He gone. And then turn around. White. Eczema. Head to toe. Boom. Leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh have consumed, when we cometh out of his mother's womb. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, heal her now, O God, I beseech thee. And the Lord said unto Moses, if her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut out from the camp 7 days, and after that let her receive in again. And Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed not till Miriam was brought in again. And afterward the people removed from Hasbah and pitched in the wilderness of Paran. So Aaron and Moses, her brothers, begged for, it was like, please God, don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. And God was like, let us sit outside for a week in the rain. God was like, she can sit outside. All right, Numbers chapter 13. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, send thou men, that they may search the Lord of Canaan, which I gave unto the children of Israel. Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them. And Moses, by the commandment of the Lord, sent them from the wilderness of Paran. All those men were heads of the children of Israel, and these were their names of the tribes of Reuben: Shamusha the son of Zachar, and the son of Simeon, Saphat the son of Harar. And the tribe of Judah's Caleb the son of Jephthun. The tribe of Issachar, Igal the son of Joseph. The tribe of Ephraim, Oshai the son of Nun. The tribe of Benjamin, Palti the son of Rapu. The tribe of Zebulun, Gadil the son of Sadi. The tribe of Joseph, namely of the tribe of Manasseh, Gadi the son of Susi. The tribe of Dan, Amiel the son of Gemali. The tribe of Asher, Sethur the son of Michael. Tribe of Naphtali, Nabdal the son of Vesafsi. The tribe of Gad, Gilul the son of Micah. These are the names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land. And Moses called O'Shea, the son of Nun, Joshua. And Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said unto them, Get up this way southward, and go up unto the mountain, and see the land, what it is, and the people that dwelleth therein, whether they be strong or weak, few or many, and what the land is that they dwell in, whether it be good or bad, and what the cities that they dwell in, whether they be tents or strongholds, and what the land is, whether it be fat or lean, whether it be wood therein or not, and be ye of good courage, and bring of the fruit of the land, now the time of the first grapes. So they went up and searched the land from the wilderness of Zin unto Rehob, as men come to Hamath, and they ascended upon the south, and came unto Hebron, where Ammon, Sashenu, and Tamali, the children of Anak, were. Now Hebron was built 7 years before Zoan in Egypt. And they came unto the brook of Eshcol, and cut down from the branch of one cluster of grapes, and they bare it between two upon a staff, and they brought of the pomegranates and of the figs. The place was called the brook of Eshcol, because of the cluster of grapes where the children of Israel cut down from thence. And they returned from searching of the land after 40 days, and they went and came to Moses and Aaron, and to all the congregation of the children of Israel, unto the wilderness of Paran, to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them and unto all the congregation, and showed them the fruit of the land. And they told them and said, We came into the land where thou sentest us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities were walked and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak were there. The Amaleks dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea, by the coast of Jordan. And Caleb stilled the people before Moses, and said, Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. But the men that went up with him said, We be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they brought up an evil report of the land which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, The land through which we have gone to search it is the land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof, and all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature. And there we saw the giants, the son of Anak, which come of the giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight. Okay, so chapter 13. So Moses sent these people out to scout, and was like, okay, we got to take this place over, go check the spot, see what they got going on. So they came back, and it was like, yeah, they got grapes and figs and melons and pomegranates, and yeah, this is good over here. So they was like, but what the people look like though? And so Caleb was like, let's go get them. But then who was that? Let me see. Moses said, but the men that went with him, but the people who was with him was like, man, nah, them people big. We look like grasshoppers. So they getting a little bit scared. Numbers chapter 14. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, Would God that he had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? And therefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey. Were it not better for us to return unto Egypt? And they said one to another, Let us make a captain, and let us return unto Egypt. And Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of Israel. And Joshua son of Nun, and Caleb the son of Junah, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. And they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, The land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. If the Lord delighteth in us, then he will bring us unto this land, and give it us a land which floweth with milk and honey. Only rebel not ye against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their deference is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. But all the congregation bade stone them with stones. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me, and how long will it be ere they believe me for all the signs which I have showed among them? I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians shall hear it, for thou hast brought us up this people in thy might from among them, and they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land. For they have heard that the Lord art among his people, that the Lord art sent face to face, and that thou cloud standeth over them, and thou goest before them by daytime in a pillar of a cloud and a pillar of fire by night. Now if thou shalt kill all this people as one man, then the nations which have heard of the fame of thee will speak and saying, because the Lord was not able to bring his people unto the land which he sware unto them, therefore he hath slain them in the wilderness. And now I beseech thee, let the power of my Lord be great, according as thou hast spoken, saying, the Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgressions by no means, clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. Pardon, I beseech thee, the iniquity of this people according unto the greatness of thy mercy, and thou hast forgiven his people from Egypt until now. Oh man, that was Moses be praying for us. Moses was praying. So God was like, how long these people gonna sit here? I done parted seas and had them walk over whole oceans on dry land, and they still won't believe me. They sitting here getting nervous about some giants. And God was like, I'm just gonna smite them all at one time. And Moses was like, listen, God, you done did all of this not for the sake of these people, but you don't want to give these naysayers no reason to say nothing. So please, God, I'm praying for them. So Moses just prayed, because God was like, I'm just gonna hold on. And the Lord said, I have pardoned according to thy word, but as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord, because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice, surely they shall not see the land which I swear upon unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoked me see it. By my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him, and hath followed me fully, him will I bring unto the land whereunto he went, and his seed shall possess it. Now the Amaleks and the Canaanites dwell in the valley. Tomorrow turn you and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear this evil congregation which murmur against me? I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me. Say unto them, as truly as I live, saith the Lord, as ye have spoken into mine ears, so will I do to you. Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and all that were numbered of you according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me. Doubtless ye shall not come into the land concerning which I swear to make you dwell therein, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh and Joshua the son of Nun. But your little ones which ye said should be a prey, them will I bring in, and they shall know the land which ye have despised. But as for you, your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and your children shall wander in the wilderness 40 years, and bear your whoredoms until your carcasses be wasted in the wilderness. After the number of the days in which ye searched out the land, even 40 days, each day for a year shall ye bear your iniquities, even 40 years shall ye know my breach of promise. I, the Lord, have said, I will surely do it unto all this evil congregation that are gathered together against me in this wilderness. They shall be consumed, and they shall die, and there they shall die. And the men which Moses sent to search the land, who returned and made all the congregation to murmur against them by bringing up slander upon the land, even those men that did bring up the evil report upon the land, died by the plague before the Lord. But Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of the men that went to search out the land, lived still. And Moses told these sayings unto the children of Israel, and the people mourned greatly. And they rose up early in the morning and got them up into the top of the mountain, saying, lo, we be here, and will go up unto the place which the Lord hath promised, for we have sinned. And Moses said, Wherefore now do ye transgress the commandments of the Lord? But it shall not prosper. Go not up, for the Lord is not among you, that ye be not smitten before your enemies. For the Amaleks, the Canaanites, are there before you, and ye shall fall by the sword, because ye turned away from the Lord. Therefore the Lord will not be with you. But they presumed to go up into the hill. Nevertheless the ark of the covenant of the Lord and Moses departed not out of the camp. Then the Amalekites came down, the Canaanites which dwelt in the hill, and smote them, and discomforted them even unto Horam. Okay, so the people who Moses done prayed for to save, God was like, okay, I'm going to save them, and in that salvation, they're not going to see the land. They're going to be stuck in this wilderness, but their children going to come into it. And so Moses went back and told them people, and they was like, no, we trust the Lord. We believe in the Lord. We're going to go get the land. We're going to go get the land. Let's go. And Moses was like, y'all better not go. God ain't tell y'all to go, because he ain't even rocking with y'all like that. And they all went and got smoked. Numbers chapter 15. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come unto the land of your habitations, which I give unto you, and will make an offering by fire unto the Lord, and a burnt offering, or a sacrifice, in performing a vow, or in a free will offering, or in your solemn feast, to make a sweet savor unto the Lord of the herb or of the flock, then shall he that offereth his offering unto the Lord bring meat offerings of a 10th deal of flour mingled with the 4th part of a hin of oil, and the 4th part of a hin of wine. For a drink offering shalt thou prepare with the burnt offering or sacrifice for 1 lamb. For a ram thou shalt prepare for a meat offering 2/10 deals of flour mingled with the 3rd part of a hin of oil. And for a drink offering thou shalt offer a 3rd part of a hin of wine for a sweet savor unto the Lord. And when thou preparest a bullock for an offering of the Lord, for a sacrifice and performing a vow or peace offering unto the Lord, then shall he bring with the bullock a meat offering of 3/10 deals of flour mingled with half of a hin of oil. And thou shalt bring for a drink offering half of a hin of wine for an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. Thus shall it be done for 1 bullock, or for 1 ram, or for 1 lamb, or a kid, according to the number that ye shall prepare. So shall ye do every one according to their number. All that are born of the country shall do these after this manner, an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. And if a stranger sojourn with you, or whosoever be among you in your generations, and will offer an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord, as ye do, so he shall do. 1 ordinance shall be both for you of the congregation, and for the stranger that sojourneth with you, an ordinance forever in your generations, as ye are, so shall the stranger be before the Lord. 1 law and 1 manner shall be for you, and for the stranger that sojourneth with you. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land whither I bring you, then it shall be that when ye eat of the bread of the land, ye shall offer up an heave offering unto the Lord. Ye shall offer up a cake of the first of your dough for an heave offering, as ye do the heave offering of the threshing floor, so shall ye heave it. Of the first of your dough ye shall give unto the Lord a heave offering in your generations. And if ye erred and not observed all these commandments which the Lord hath spoken unto Moses, even all that the Lord hath commanded you by the hand of Moses, from the day that the Lord commandeth Moses, and henceforth among your generations, then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance without the knowledge of the congregation, that all the congregation shall offer 1 bullock for a burnt offering, for a sweet savor unto the Lord, with his meat offering and his drink offering according to the manner and the kind of the goats for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring their offering and sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord, and their sin offering before the Lord, for their ignorance, and it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance. And if any soul sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a she-goat of the first year for a sin offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinneth ignorantly, when he sinneth by ignorance before the Lord, to make atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. Ye shall have one law for him that sinneth through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them. But the soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Lord. That soul shall be cut off from among his people. So what does that mean? The soul that doeth presumptuously. So you doing something because you know you're doing wrong. Not that you're doing it because you ain't know you was doing wrong. Whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Lord. So the Lord don't like it. Whether you be born into the faith and you've known the Lord your whole life, or whether you be someone who's introduced into the faith, God don't like ugly. And it says, and that soul shall be cut off from among the people, because he hath despised the word of the Lord, and hath broken his commandment. That soul shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathereth sticks upon the Sabbath day. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron, and unto all the congregation. And they put him in ward, because he was not declared what should be done to him. And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall surely be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him without the camp, and stoned him with stones, and he died, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes on the borders of their garments throughout their generations, that they put upon the fringe of the borders of a rayband of blue, and it shall be upon you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them, that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye use to go a whoring, that ye may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy unto your God. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, to be your God, and I am the Lord your God. Okay, so they ain't supposed to work on a Sunday, on a Sabbath, or a Saturday, whatever Sabbath. And there was somebody working. They was gathering sticks, and they brought him to Moses, and they was like, hey, he out here breaking the commandments. And God was like, stone him. So they took him out and they stoned him. And so God was like, hey, put these fringes on y'all outfits, because that's a lot of stuff that I told y'all to do and not to do. So put this on your clothes so you can be reminded. Numbers chapter 16. Now Korah the son of Azar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan, and Arabiam the son of Elab, and On the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men, and they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then lift up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face, and he spake unto Korah the son of his company, saying, even tomorrow, when the Lord shall show who are his and who is holy, and will cause him to come near unto him, even whom he hath chosen will he cause to come near unto him. This do, take your censers, Korah, and all his company, and put fire thereon, and put incense in them before the Lord tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom the Lord doth choose, he shall be holy. And ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi. And Moses said unto Korah, hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi, seeth it but a small thing unto you, that the God of Israel hath separated you from the congregation of Israel, to bring you near to himself, to the service of the tabernacle of the Lord, and stand before the congregation to minister unto them, and hath brought thee near unto him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee, and seek ye the priesthood also For which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord, and what is Aaron, that ye murmur against him? And Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram the son of Eliab, which said, We will not come up. It is a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land that floweth with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us. So these people going back and forth. Aaron and Moses is like getting a group of these people coming at them like, who y'all think y'all is? Y'all think y'all high and mighty? So Moses is like, listen, y'all are the Levites, y'all set apart. God done put y'all in a position where y'all get to service and come into the tabernacle, and y'all think that's like a small thing. And so they're like, well, y'all just brought us up out of Egypt so you could be a prince over us. So this is the exchange that's going on right now. Moreover, thou hast not brought us unto the land that floweth with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put the eyes of those men? We will not come up. And Moses was very wroth, and said unto the Lord, Respect now not thou their offerings. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. And Moses said unto Korah, Be thou all thy company before the Lord, and thou and they and Aaron tomorrow, and take every man his censer, and put incense in them, and bring them before the Lord, every man his censer, 250 censers, thou also, and Aaron, each of you his censer. And they took every man his censer, and put fire in them, and laid incense thereon, and stood at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. So Moses ain't even, he like, okay, just when we do our offering tomorrow, and you got to go before the Lord gonna sort all this out. So just make sure you have your censer. And Korath gathered all the congregation against them, and the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the congregation. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. And they fell upon their face and said, O God, the God of the spirit of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation? And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the congregation, saying, Get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. And Moses rose up and went unto Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of the Israel followed him. And he spake unto the congregation, saying, Depart, I pray you, from the tents of the wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sin. So they got up from the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram on every side. And Dathan and Abiram came out and stood in the door of their tents, and their wives and their sons and their little children. And Moses said, Hereby ye shall know that the Lord hath sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of mine own mind. If these men die the common death of all men, or if they visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord have not sent me. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open her mouth, and swallow them up with all that appertaineth to them, and goeth down quick into the pit, then ye shall understand that these men have provoked the Lord. And it came to pass, as he made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, their houses, and all the men that appertained to Korah, and all their goods, that they and all that appertaineth to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, Lest the earth swallow us up also. And there came out a fire from the Lord, and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. Okay, so Moses is like, God told me to tell you that this whole ground gonna cave in on you, and that's how you gonna know that it's the Lord. And then as soon as Moses stopped saying that, whoosh, ground opened up, everything, and then the earth closed back up. Okay, and all the 250 men that stepped to Moses and Aaron, talking what they was talking, that offered their incense, the fire, it says, and there came out a fire from the Lord, and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. That's what happened. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest, that he take up the censers out of the burning, the scatter thou the fire yonder, for they are hollow. The censers of the sinners against their own souls, let them make them broad plates for conveying of the altar, for they offered them before the Lord. Therefore they are hollow, that they be a sign unto the children of Israel. And Eleazar the priest took the brazen censer wherein they were burnt, had offered, and were made broad plates for a covering of the altar, to be a memorial unto the children of Israel, that no stranger which is out of the seed of Aaron come near to offer incense before the Lord, that he be not as Korah, as the company of the Lord, as the Lord said unto him by the hand of Moses. But on the morrow all the congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron, saying, Ye have killed the people of the Lord. And it came to pass, when the congregation was gathered against Moses and against Aaron, that they looked toward the tabernacle of the congregation, and behold, the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord appeared. And Moses and Aaron came before the tabernacle of the congregation, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Get you up from among this congregation, that I may consume them as in a moment, that they fell upon their faces. And Moses said unto Aaron, Take a censer and put fire therein from off the altar, and put it on incense, and go quickly unto the congregation, and make an atonement for them. For there is wrath gone out from the Lord, and the plague is begun. And Aaron took as Moses commanded, and ran into the midst of the congregation, and behold, the plague was begun among the people. And he put on incense, and made an atonement for the people. And he stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stayed. And they died in the plague were 14,700 beside them that died about the manner of Korah. And Aaron returned unto Moses unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the plague was stayed. Numbers chapter 17. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and take every one of them a rod according to the house of their fathers, of all their princes according to the house of their fathers, 12 rods. Write thou every man's name upon his rod, and thou shalt write Aaron's name upon the rod of Levi, for one rod shall be for the head of the house of their fathers. And thou shalt lay them upon the tabernacle of the congregation before the testimony, wherein I will meet with you. And it shall come to pass that the man's rod whom I shall choose shall blossom, and I will make it cease from the murmurings of the children of Israel, whereby they murmur against you. And Moses spake unto the children of Israel, and every one of their princes gave him a rod apiece, for each prince one according to their father's house, even 12 rods, and the rod of Aaron among their rods. And Moses laid up the rods before the Lord unto the tabernacle of witness. And it came to pass on the morrow, Moses went in the tabernacle of witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron for the house of Levi was budded, and brought forth buds, and blossoms, and yielded almonds. And Moses brought out of the rods from before the Lord unto the children of Israel, and they looked, and took every man his rod. And the Lord said unto Moses, Bring Aaron's rod again before the testimony, and keep it for a token against the rebels, and thou shalt quiet take away their murmurings from me, that they die not. And Moses did so as the Lord commanded him, so did he. And the children of Israel spake unto Moses, saying, Behold, we perish, we all perish. Whosoever cometh anything near unto the tabernacle of the Lord shall die. Shall we be consumed with dying? All right, so even though it's a stick, it's going to grow something. And so Aaron's stick grew, and he brought it out to the congregation, and everybody was like, oh man. And so God was like, anybody that's not in this house, come near this tabernacle, and you're gonna be consumed. Like you die, you shall die. Okay, Numbers chapter 18. And the Lord said unto Aaron, Thou and thy sons and thy father's house with thee shall bear the iniquity of the sanctuary, and thou and thy sons with thee shall bear the iniquity of your priesthood. And thy brethren also of the tribe of Levi, the tribe of thy father, bring thou with thee, that they may be joined unto thee, and minister unto thee. But thou and thy sons with thee shall minister before the tabernacle of witness. And they shall keep the charge and the charge of the tabernacle. Only they shall not come nigh the vessels of the sanctuary and the altar, that neither they nor ye also die. And they shall be joined unto thee, and keep the charge of the tabernacle of the congregation for all the service of the tabernacle, and the stranger shall not come nigh unto you. And ye shall keep the charge of the sanctuary and the charge of the altar, that there be no wrath any more upon the children of Israel. And I, behold, I have taken your brethren the Levites from among the children of Israel. To you they are given as a gift for the Lord, to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Therefore thou and thy sons with thee shall keep your priest's office for everything of the altar and within the veil, and ye shall serve. I have given your priest's office unto the service of gift, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put unto death. And the Lord spake unto Aaron, Behold, I have also given thee the charge of mine heave offering of all the hallowed things of the children of Israel. Unto thee have I given them by reason of anointing, and to thy sons by an ordinance forever. This shall be thine of the most holy thing reserved from the fire. Every oblation of theirs, every meat offering of theirs, every sin offering of theirs, and every trespass offering of theirs, which they shall render unto me, shall be most holy for thee and thy sons in the most holy place. Thou shalt eat it, every male shall eat it, shall be holy unto thee. And this is thine, the heave offering of their gift, with all the offerings, with all the wave offerings of the children of Israel. I have given them unto thee, and to thy sons, and to thy daughters with thee by the statute forever. Every one that is clean in thy house shall eat of it, and all the best of the oil, and the best of the wine, and of the wheat, and of the first fruits of them which they shall offer unto the Lord, them have I given thee. And whosoever first ripe in the land which they shall bring unto the Lord shall be thine. Every one that is clean in thine house shall eat of it. Everything devoted in Israel shall be thine. Everything that openeth the matrix in all flesh which they bring unto the Lord, whether it be of men or beasts, shall be thine. Nevertheless, the firstborn of men shall thou surely redeem, and the firstlings of the unclean beast shall thou redeem. And those that are to be redeemed from a month old shall thou redeem, according to the estimation, for the money of 5 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, which is 20 gerahs. But the firstling of a cow, or the firstling of a sheep, or the firstling of a goat, thou shalt not redeem. They are holy. Thou shalt sprinkle their blood upon the altar, and shall burn their fat for an offering made by fire for sweet savor unto the Lord. And the flesh of them shall be thine, as the wave breast and the right shoulder are thine. All the heave offering and the holy thing which the children of Israel offer, all the heave offerings of the holy things which the children of Israel offer unto the Lord, have I given thee, and thy sons and thy daughters with thee by a statute forever. It is a covenant of salt forever before the Lord unto thee and to thy seed with thee. And the Lord spake unto Aaron, Thou shalt have no inheritance in their land, neither shalt thou have any part among them. I am thy part and thine inheritance among the children of Israel. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the 10th of Israel for an inheritance, for their service for which they serve, even the service of the tabernacles of the congregation. Neither must the children of Israel henceforth come nigh of the tabernacle of the congregation, lest they bear sin and die. But the Levites shall do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, that among the children of Israel they have no inheritance. But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as a heave offering unto the Lord, I have given unto the Levites to inherit. Therefore I have said unto them, Among the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Thus speak unto the Levites, and say unto them, When ye take of the children of Israel the tithes which I have given you from them for your inheritance, then ye shall offer up an heave offering of it for the Lord, even a 10th part of the tithe. And this your heave offering shall be reckoned unto you as though it were the corn of the threshing floor, and as the fullness of the winepress. Thus ye shall offer an heave offering unto the Lord of all your tithes which ye receive of the children of Israel, and shall give thereof the Lord's heave offering to Aaron the priest. Out Of all your gifts ye shall offer every heave offering of the Lord, of all the best thereof, even the hollow part out of it. Therefore thou shalt say unto them, when ye have heaved the best thereof from it, then it shall be counted unto the Levites as an increase in the threshing floor, and as the incense of the winepress. And ye shall eat it in every place, ye and your household, for it is your reward for your service in the tabernacle of the congregation. And ye shall bear no sin by reason of it, when ye have heaved it from the best of it, neither shall ye pollute the holy things of the children of Israel, lest ye die. Okay, so God giving more instructions to the Levites, like, okay, hey, this is how this thing gonna rock, lest ye die. Numbers chapter 19. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, this is the ordinance of the law which the Lord hath commanded, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, that they bring thee a red heifer without spots, wherein is no blemish, and upon which never came yoke. And ye shall give her unto Eleazar the priest, and he may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face. And Eleazar the priest shall take of her blood with his finger, and sprinkle of her blood directly before the tabernacle of the congregation 7 times, and one shall burn the heifer in his sight. Her skin and her flesh and her blood with her dung shall he burn. And the priest shall take cedar wood and hyssop and scarlet, and cast it unto the midst of the burning of the heifer. And the priest shall wash his clothes, and shall bathe his flesh in water, and afterwards he shall come into the camp, and the priest shall be unclean until the even. And he that burneth her shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his flesh in water, and be clean until the even. And the man that is clean shall gather upon the ashes of the heifer, and lay them upon without the camp in a clean place, and shall be kept for the congregation of the children of Israel for a water of separation. It is purification for sin. And he that gathereth the ashes of the heifer shall wash his clothes, and he shall be unclean until the even. And it shall be unto the children of Israel, and unto the stranger that sojourneth among them, for a statute forever. He that toucheth the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days. He shall purify himself with it the third day, and on the 7th day he shall be clean. But if he purify not himself the 3rd day, then the 7th day he shall not be clean. Whosoever toucheth the dead body of any man that is dead, and purifieth not himself, defileth the tabernacle of the Lord, and thou soul shall be cut off from Israel, because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him. He shall be unclean. His uncleanliness is yet upon him. This is the law when the man dieth in a tent. All that cometh unto the tent, and all that is in the tent, shall be unclean 7 days. And every open vessel which hath no covering bound upon it is unclean. And whosoever touches one that is slain with the sword in the open fields, or a dead body, or a bone of a man, or have a grave, shall be unclean 7 days. And for the unclean person, they shall take of the ashes of the burnt heifer of purification of sin, and running water shall be put thereto in a vessel. And a clean person shall take hyssop, and dip it in the water, and sprinkle it upon the tent, and upon the vessel, and upon the persons that were there, and upon him that touched a bone, or one slain, or one dead, or a grave. And the clean person shall sprinkle upon the unclean on the 3rd day, on the 7th day, and on the 7th day he shall purify himself, and wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and shall be clean at even. But the man that shall be unclean and shall not purify himself, thou shalt be cut off from among the congregation, because he hath defiled the sanctuary of the Lord. Of water of separation hath been sprinkled upon him, he is unclean. And it shall be a perpetual statute unto them, that he that sprinkleth the water of separation shall wash his clothes, and he shall touch the water of separation, and shall be unclean until even. And whosoever the unclean person touches shall be unclean, and the soul that touches it shall be unclean until even. Okay, so that's the end of chapter 19. That is a good place to stop. We're going to pick up next time on Numbers chapter 20. So a lot going on. God has sent the scouts out and coming back and getting ready to bring these people in. These people around here complaining about giants and coming for Moses and Aaron and even Miriam. God then had all of this stuff going on, getting ready to prepare the people to bring them into the land that was promised to their fathers. So thank y'all again for spending some more time with me. This is another session of Kickback Bible Study. As always, I hope that your self-study habits are being improved. So we will pick up next time on Numbers chapter 20. See y'all next time.